Hello, this is lRI, and welcome to Road to Runescape, episode 16. This week, I'm back again, and I have several clips to show. These are all old clips. As I stated in the last episode, I pre-recorded quite a few, and now I have enough to make quite a few videos. But anyway, to start off this video, you'll be seeing me get 84 Hunter in the background, just doing some Jadinkos. It's pretty fast XP, and even though it's my least favorite skill, I'll probably start doing them again as I want to get the 90s cape. Right now I think I'm still several levels away from it, but hopefully in the next couple weeks you'll be seeing me get 90 Hunter and possibly 99 if I decide that it's really not that bad and I decide to go on to it. But going on to this next clip, it's me doing some war bands here. And what happened was the warband before I actually came up just a couple 100k short, so I decided to go to the barbarian mining place here and just mine a couple coal to get it. And there is 87 mining. And warbands are coming along really good for me, as you'll be seeing in the next couple episodes. I've gotten a lot of levels off them. And here is where I started to do some farm runs, and I managed to get 88 off a magic tree. What I was doing was magic trees and coconut, I believe. They're not called coconut trees, but they're palm. That's what they are. I was doing those two, and some herbs in the also. And here I got 88 off of the warbands, 88 mining that is. Like I said, going along good. I get like 300k XP per night. They actually have a new system where you wear the team cape so you don't get PK'd, which is an excellent improvement to the old system where it was just like free for all. Yeah. And here, or that clip that you just saw was 89 agility. Just training that sometimes. And then here is 87 farming, and after that I went back to agility and I managed to get 90, which was the requirement for the agile top, I believe, maybe legs, but I already have it. I boosted it with the summer pies, but this is one of the skills I needed for the 90s cape, and that's done. As you can see there, I was using the penance horn, which is the method I like to do. I'd rather go do some barbarian assault and save some time actually doing agility, even though barbarian assault is pretty empty these days. But with that, I think I can do the agility shortcut in Curadels, which is kind of nice. So for the last bit of this video, I'd like to explain something about like how the updates have been, in my opinions, lately, and the path Jagex have been taking. So in the background, you're just gonna see me selling my loot tab, which I don't think I've ever showed, but it was from Nex, and now I kind of feel like Nex is, well, it got really nerfed, or buffed actually. Dragors got nerfed, and I'm not really having fun with it anymore, so I'm selling that off in the background. But that's something I'd like to talk about. The current updates, or the recent updates, they were released last day of March, April I think, and they really messed with the game. I didn't like it, obviously, because I use Dragors. I enjoyed soloing and duoing Nex. It was one of the things I really enjoyed in the game. I would do it almost every night, and I realized that you're not supposed to be able to solo and duo Nex because it's supposed to be the hardest boss in the game, but it's kind of late in the evolution of combat. I guess you could still call it evolution of combat, but it's a little bit late in the scheme of things to be doing this big of updates to their game. And you know, like, they do these updates every couple months, and it almost seems like there was no reason to release the beta if they're just gonna change the system all the time. It's not really that everything I like got nerfed, it's just that everything that I knew how to do, I now have to relearn for, the second or third time so far in the evolution of combat. And it just gets hard, and learning all that new stuff isn't really fun. Um, I really enjoyed the old system where you could just use a rapier, chaotic rapier. That was pre-EOC. And then I got to the new combat system, and I had everything learned pretty good, and like tribrid wise. And then when they went to updating, they put in Kalphite King, which obviously released Drygores. And when I bought those, it was to the point where I was using them for everywhere, which really isn't a problem for me. It saves me a lot of time and effort, and they were actually really fast for like Slayer and stuff. I wish I would have done more Slayer while the Drygores were good. But that's about only regret of the Drygores. They were good when they lasted. But the next in God Wars obviously needed something done to them, but nerfing everything that you used to kill them wasn't really the way to go about it. I feel like it was rushed. There were glitches, graphical glitches and stuff, and I think Jagex needs to think that stuff out more. Everything crashed also. I lost a lot of money on Drygores, which isn't really a big deal, but the people that had like Torva lost 100, 200 mil in a matter of a week, which is a big loss. So that's just one thing they really need to consider. And then to top it off, the next day they released Behind the Scenes, and I'm not going to talk about this much, but I feel like it was not a good behind the scenes. There wasn't anything released or announced that I'll probably be doing. Maybe the farming, but it was a very bland month, and we haven't had a quest for a couple months now, or maybe last month. 2 months ago was World Wakes, and I just feel like they have a very large lack of content, and hopefully they start turning things around throughout the month and with RS3. But that's going to be all I'm going to talk about for this video. I'll hopefully see you guys next week, and have a good day.